up, Wargamers? Welcome back to Battleshock Wargaming Studio. I'm David, this is Michael, and today we're playing Age of Sigmar. Michael, why don't you tell us what the matchup is today?
Oh, we got an exciting game today.
This is a good one.
It's going to be a good one. We have the two dragons here. We got the brothers. We're going to do a dragon war. We have Karazai hanging out over there. We got Krondys right in front of me, and we're going to scrap it up and see who the biggest and the baddest dragon really is. I think it's going to be Krondys.
I think it's going to be Krondys too. Just kidding. I'm rooting for Karazai, obviously. So I'm bringing Stormkeep today with some long strikes. It's going to be gross. It's going to be good. And then Michael is bringing Krondys in Hallowheart with Cities of Sigmar, which I think is going to be equally as gross.
Yeah, I think it's going to be gross. He really benefits from Hallowheart. He's going to be getting an additional cast.
Yeah.
He has access to really good spell lore that's going to allow him to heal, have good damage output. It's really going to buff him up to the max.
Yeah, he's like a mini Nagash with his +3 to cast, and he has 3 spells in Hallowheart, so that's really good.
It's really good.
Well, let's get to it. All right, everybody, here's my Stormcast Eternals army. I am going to be playing Hammers of Sigmar today, so I will have a ward if I am wholly within 12 of an objective, and I'm going to be Stormkeep, so my Redeemers count as 3 on objectives instead of 1, and they have a nifty little mortal wound thing they can do if they get charged on an objective. Let's go right on over to my General. My General is going to be this Lord Relictor right here. He's going to be High Priest, so he gets to re-roll his chanting prayers. He has Translocation and his War Scroll prayers. Then right here, next to him, we've got a Lord Castellant. He's just normal. He has his Warding Lantern to add 1 to the save of a unit for me, which is nice. And then we've got Karazai. He is a brick house. He loves to get in there and do melee damage. He's a melee monster. Then right here, 6 long strike crossbows. Everybody knows what they do. They're great, and I have Thundershock Volley, so once per battle I'll be able to shoot them in the hero phase. And then 20 Vindictors. This is a 1-drop army. It's 1900 points, so I'll get my Triumph, which will be add 1 to wound rolls. All right, let's take a look at Michael's Cities of Sigmar army.
Today I'm taking Hallowheart. This sub-faction allows my wizards to cast an extra time and know an extra spell from the lore of the Whitefire. That means that Krondys here is going to be getting 3 cast at his +3, which is going to be super tasty. Today, let's take a look at my General. My General is going to be the Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum. He has the Arcane Tome, and he's the Master of Magic, so this is going to bump him up to a triple caster as well. Of course, we have our main man, the star of the show today. We have Krondys. We have a couple of casters up front. We have a Rune Priest right here. He's going to be knowing the spell that gives +1 AP to Dispossess, so he's going to be casting that on the Iron Drakes behind him. And then we have a Sorceress. She's going to be hanging out with the Elves. So taking a look at some of our troop choices, we have some Free Guild Handgunners and some Free Guild Guards. The Handgunners are reinforced, so it's a 20-man squad. We have some Longbeards protecting the Iron Drakes in the back. The Iron Drakes are probably one of the strongest shooting units in the Cities of Sigmar. They're going to be doing some double shooting at AP -2, so that's pretty great. Then we have some Dread Spears up front protecting the Dark Shards in the back. No AP on the Dark Shards, but they are looking at 40 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, so that's pretty fantastic. All right, guys, that's my Cities of Sigmar army. Let's go slap around Karazai. All right, guys, here's the battlefield today. David, what mission are we playing?
We're going to be playing Tooth and Nail. In this battle plan, there are 4 objectives. There is 1 prime objective in each player's territory, and there are 2 regular objectives on the border of the battlefield. There are no reserves on this battle plan, which is fine because neither of us have anything in reserve. Fatigued Warriors doesn't apply because we don't summon anything this turn. Usually you're not able to do anything with your summoned units the turn that they come in. So the way that this works, it's score 1, 2, and more, and you get 3 points for your grand strategy, obviously battle tactics, and we'll be able to burn 1 objective 3rd battle round due to tectonic seismic shift. That's what it's called. So shall we go through my deploy first?
Let's go through David's deploy.
Okay, so starting on the left side of the battlefield here, we've got 2 units of Vindictors screening in front of Karazai, the Scarred. Back here, hiding behind the terrain, getting ready to teleport, I've got 6 units of long strike crossbows, my General, who has Mirror Shield, the Lord Castellant, a unit of Vindictors, and another unit of Vindictors. So everything right here has a 6-up ward right now because I'm wholly within 12 of that objective. This one unit does not.
Nice.
That's my deploy. All right, Michael, tell me about your deployment, starting over here on the left with the elves.
So we have the elves set up. We have our dread spears up front and our dark shards in the back, and the sorceress is hanging out in between them. They're going to try and get my ferocious advance turn 1, and I'll move up and take the point. We have the dwarves hanging out in the center, and they are supported by the Rune Fury right behind them. Behind the dwarves, I have my main man Krondys. He's the reason we're all here. He's fast enough to jump over my screens, and I have him back because I don't know where Karazai is coming in yet, so I want to keep him at least a little bit protected. I have the humans on the other side. They are too far to like easily take David's point, but I'm concerned about the long strikes, and I want to make sure that I still have units back on my point. And then the Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum is just hanging out, getting ready to buff, heal, and do what he does.
Beautiful. All right, that's Michael's army. We're going to go ahead and snap onto the hero cam, and we'll let you know who's going to go ahead and take initiative. All right, here we are, battle round 1. I was 1 drop, Michael was 2. I see no reason to take the first turn because Michael is super far away. He deployed very conservatively, so I'm going to give you the turn.
All right. So before we start, before we get into it, you've now seen the mission. You've seen the army breakdowns. So go ahead and comment down below who you think is going to win this match. Who are you rooting for? Better be Cities.
Which dragon is going to reign supreme? It better be Stormcast Eternals. All right, well, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk battle tactic. Michael, what are you going to do for your battle tactic?
So I was considering Ferocious Advance. Ferocious Advance makes really good sense. But it might just be nope, it's the best one.
Ferocious Advance.
Ferocious Advance.
Okay.
I was considering doing Monstrous Takeover, is what I was
Sure.
thinking, because I can just auto do it, but I think I'm going to be able to auto do that at any time. So
Right.
we're going to ferociously advance the elves right here.
Okay, all the elves are going to run that are on the outer flank. Wonderful.
Yep.
And then what are you going to do for your heroic action, buddy?
We are just going to try and generate a command point. We'll do it with the sorceress on a 4-up. Nope.
On Karazai, he gets it.
Nice.
I'm not going to use it on anything, I don't think, but
nope.
I've got an extra command point.
That's
Speaking
great.
of command points, I get 3 and you get 2
Dose.
because of reasons. Because he's going first and
Yep.
his general's on the battlefield,
That's
and
how
I'm
it
going
works.
second and my general's on the battlefield. So I'm pretty sure that about 95% of you watching this know that, but if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
All right, let's get into hero phase stuff.
Let's do a little bit of casting. Let's do Mystic Shield from Krondys onto himself.
Okay.
He has a +3. So it does
Barely
go
goes off. I'm going to unbind. I'm +5 to unbind.
Get out of here.
Just kidding. I have no unbinds. I have 0 magic. What's next?
His other spells are obviously going to be out of range, but we're going to do some stuff just in case. We'll ignite weapons here.
Okay.
So this is coming from him. Ignite weapons is on a +3.
Goes off hard.
Goes off hard. Ignite weapons gives the Iron Drakes a +1 to wound. And now we will. Gosh, let's go with the Rune Priest.
It's hard to cast when you're 50 inches away from the enemy army.
Well, and a lot of my casts are actually damage spells.
Yeah, I know. I know. Believe me, I know.
So the Rune Lord, usually I do Forge Fire, which is the +1 to AP. I'm actually, since I'm expecting to get shot, I'm going to do Ancestral Shield.
Okay.
And he's going to put this on the Iron Drakes. This gives him a 6-up ward.
Okay, on a 2-up. It's a 5.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, goes off. So they've got a 6-up ward.
Yeah.
And Krondys has Mystic Shield.
Yep.
And they also have ignited weapons.
Yes.
Very good. Do you have any other casting that you'd like to do?
No, I think we're all done.
Beautiful. Do you have any other hero phase shenanigans?
Nope, I can't translocate, even though I'd like to.
No shenanigans. Okay, sounds good. Well, let's get into the movement phase and we'll pop back on. All right, movement phase complete. Michael, tell me what you did with your army.
So I move and advance all of the elves on the left flank there. So battle tactic complete.
Very nice.
Moving over, Krondys moved up to the center. He's still back from all of those screens, but it's not really the melee that we're worried about. It's the long strikes. The Celestial Hurricane sitting on the back point, and as you can see, I have both the Iron Drakes and the handgunners sitting on the back point. I don't know what unit's going to be deleted, but I'm waiting to respond.
Yeah, I like it. And what's this?
The Who-Mans moved forward, and then the fastest dwarves in the west just sprinted at David's army.
Yep, 11 inches. They want it really bad. They're going in.
So David's definitely not going to charge those dwarves. So I just wanted to push a screen as far out as I could. I'm going to sacrifice my most durable screen that I can to keep David out a little bit. If he comes into it with Karazai, good. I'll shoot everything with Karazai.
Then Karazai will have to soak up an entire turn of shooting.
Yep.
Even knowing that I could get a double turn, that's probably not going to be my tactic.
No, I doubt it would be either.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
So this is what Cities does if I have to take first turn. It's push my screens up as far as I can, hold all of my good damage output in the back, and then I need to be patient and wait so that I can get good targets.
Yeah, so with that, there's no shooting in range. There's going to be no charges. So I think that'll be the end of the top of turn 1.
That's it.
Beautiful. We'll go on to the hero cam and let you know how many points Michael scored, and we'll get into the bottom of battle round 1 with Stormcast Eternals. All right, Wargamers, welcome back. The top of battle round 1 is over. And Michael, how many points did you score?
I score a whopping 2 points, puts me in the lead.
Yep.
It was a close game, you almost had it.
More than two. You get 1, 2, and more.
Oh!
For objectives.
Battle tactic complete.
And battle tactic complete.
I hold 1, I hold 2, I hold more.
Yeah, so he gets 5. That's pretty good. That's the advantage of going first, is you get that sweet, sweet extra VP. Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to need it, because now you've got to weather the storm of the Stormcast Alpha Strike. So my battle tactic is going to be Monstrous Takeover. Mm-hmm. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Warding Lantern on, let's say, Karazai. So Karazai is +1 to his save. I don't have to roll for that, it just happens.
And the Warding Lantern, that comes from the Lord Castellan.
The Lord Castellan,
He just picks a unit and gives him +1 to save.
Yeah, and it's wholly within 18, which is nuts.
Huge
That's
range.
He can touch anything.
Yep,
so Karazai is going to have a 2-up save. I am going to use one of my, or for my heroic action, let's backpedal a little bit. I'm going to try to get a command point with Karazai. I get it.
Okay. I'll try with the Sorceress again on a 4-up.
Okay, and I had to take a look at a rule real quick, and it is a rule regarding the Thundershock Volley. So I can use a command point to issue the command to my Raptors right now, and I can use it at any time during the hero phase. So I'm going to issue Thundershock Volley, but then I'm going to use Translocate to teleport them. So I'm going to use Translocate with my Lord Relictor, and it goes off. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to move my Long Strikes into position.
And then after they move, they get to shoot.
And then after they teleport, they can shoot, yes.
Right. Dang, those guys look pretty good.
I haven't even shot with them yet. They might just miss. They might miss completely. Okay, they're in position. Now, a couple of things you can do to make these guys hit a little better is you can take Aether Wings. Sure. You can take a Toralon, or you can use All Out Attack, but you can't use All Out Attack in the hero phase.
Now we have Aether Wings, why didn't we take them?
Because they're not painted yet. Oh. I have lots of stuff that makes armies better, it's just not painted yet. So a lot of the time in the comments we'll see like, boy, you should have taken some Fulminators. It's like, well, I'm trying to paint them. Darn it. I still have a full-time job. This isn't my job. You guys know that. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. So let's shoot at your Celestial Hurricane.
Okay, Ren 2, it's a hero phase. I can't all out defense.
Can't all out defense, can't do anything. Nope. So it's a double-edged sword. He can't do anything either. So let's see what happens. Okay, so 3 misses, 4 mortal wounds.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, and then and then 2s to wound.
Okay.
Everything wounds. So you've got 7 at -2. Okay, so you take 10 more damage, and he explodes.
He's gone.
Okay.
Good talk.
Everybody loves the long strikes. I wonder why.
They're so good.
Hey, you should have put long strikes in your list.
You should.
They're really good.
They're really good.
Okay, well, I'm done with my hero phase, I think. I'm done with my hero phase. Let's go ahead and get into movement. We'll be right back.
All right, my friends, we are back. David, walk us through your movement, and then let's get into some Houston.
I walked forward 5 inches with every unit. I ran my Relictor over here so I can translocate Karazai if I want to. This guy over here.
Relictor's way back there.
Yep. The Castellan is over here, just using it as warding lantern, trying to stay safe until I know he can run forward up to the ranks. I'm trying to keep my heroes safe until I know that there's not as many threats on the board. The long strikes are still just standing there on the objective, and that's my move. So we're just gonna get into some shooting.
All right, guys, so we got long strikes into the handgunners.
I shall use 1 command point for all-out attack. So I'm on 2s and 2s.
Okay.
Are you going to use any command points?
No, because even if I all-out defense, I still don't get a save against you.
Oh, because they have a 6-up save?
They have a 6-up save.
All right, so 12 attacks, 2s and 2s. I rolled 6 1s, 2 mortals.
So that's 4 damage, right? Okay.
Nope, just 2 mortal wounds total. I
Oh,
only rolled 1 6.
I understand. I
And then
understand.
2s. Okay, very lucky. Only 3 go through, so you take 6 more damage. You lost 8 guys.
That's fine.
Yeah, that was not as good as blowing up the Hurricaneum in the hero phase, but things swing. I don't think I rolled a single 1 on that last. No, I rolled 1 1 and 2 2s, so that was pretty good. Beautiful. All right, we did some stuff to those guys. Not as good as I wanted, but that's okay. I actually feel good when the long strikes don't hit too hard. It's like, oh, good, breath of fresh air for the other player. This guy is going to breathe fire onto them.
So Karazai is going to breathe some fire onto my Longbeards, right?
Yep.
3 up, or does it just go off?
On a 1 and 2, it does 1 mortal wound. On a
Okay.
3 and 4, it does D3, and on a 5 or 6, it does D6.
Here we go.
That's D3 for 1.
Torched him.
Beautiful. That is the end of my turn. I will complete my battle tactic of monstrous takeover because I'm standing on the objective, and I hold 1 and 2.
I will auto pass morale on the handgunners in the back.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to the hero cam, score it up, and then it's time for the roll off, everybody. Okay, Wargamers, so we're here bottom, battle round 1. We've just completed the Stormcast phase. David, how much did you score this turn?
I scored 4 points. I have 1 and 2, but not more because Michael got the first turn. I was talking about that earlier, why that's an advantage for him. Some things went good. We got the Celestial Hurricaneum in the hero phase, which was great. That will help me a little bit. The next shooting phase did not go quite as well as I would have liked it to, but that's okay, that happens sometimes. So I'm in pretty good shape. Looking at the battlefield, I can definitely handle if Michael wins the roll-off here. So with that, let's get into the roll-off, huh?
All right, you break ties, right?
Yeah, you want me to roll first?
You roll first.
If I roll a 6, you don't even have to roll.
Yeah, I like to see.
I rolled a 1. Okay.
Okay.
Now you get to decide whether you're taking the turn or not, because I was just going to give it to you anyway.
We're going to have a little think.
Okay.
And then we'll let you know in a second.
All right, everybody, welcome to the top of Battle Round 2. Michael thought for about 15 minutes about what he was going to do, and he decided he's going to take the turn. So, command points wise, he gets 1 because his general is no longer with us, and I get 3 because I'm going second. And Michael, what are you going to do for your battle tactic? He's not quite sure.
Battle tactic.
I think Monstrous Takeover is a
No, I
viable
can't do
option.
Monstrous Takeover because he has to hold. He has to go in.
Well, he can get within 6 of this objective.
And then I
still
could
shoot.
do nothing.
But he can still shoot.
No, it couldn't.
Why not?
That's not, that range doesn't add up, right?
Well, he could get the back of his base right here. Oh yeah, maybe, yeah. I think he could do it. That's because that's the back of his base. He's got a 6-inch base, so he could be like right here. I don't know, it's up to you, man.
It's gonna, okay.
I think you can do it.
I completely forgot battle tactics, so when you asked me, I was like, I don't know.
I know, we thought about all of these options for like, how are we going to get these long strikes off the board, and forgot about the battle tactics.
Okay, so let's do Monstrous Takeover.
Monstrous Takeover, okay. And then for your heroic action, what are you going to do?
Let's just let's get a command point with him, and this goes off on a 2-up now.
It goes off, okay. So Karazai Krondys will get a command point. I'm going to try to get a command point with the Castellant. He gets it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, the Rune Lord is going to do 6-up ward.
6-up ward.
Nope, and he takes mortals.
No, he just takes 1 mortal.
Oh, it's just
one mortal with priests. Yep.
Okay.
So he's down to 4 wounds. That's fine.
Okay.
Just heal him. Just sear wounds.
I don't want to. The sorceress over here, I don't think she has much of anything.
Pop off that mystic shield, bruh.
That's going to be from Karazai.
Krondys. Krondys on himself.
Krondys.
So I mixed up his name, and then you mixed up his name. It goes off. I have no unbinds. It's funny because you rolled a 6 on the floor, too. Okay, what's next?
Okay, he is outside of range of his debuff spells.
He sure is. It's almost like I did that on purpose. Okay.
And then he will ignite weapons.
Okay.
He's going to ignite weapons on the dwarves. And that goes off.
With a 5.
You know what's funny is it still went off on the 4 because he's +3.
+3, yeah. You should only get to roll 1 dice with how good his casting is. Okay, they have ignited weapons.
We are going to rally.
Okay.
We'll rally with...
Are you going to use Krondys's, or are you going to...
We'll use Krondys's.
Okay.
So we have 8 guys, and let's see if we can bring back anybody on 6.
One guy.
One dude.
Very nice. That's about how many you get back on 8 dice.
Yeah.
Get 1 more shot off into the long strikes.
That's the only reason I did it.
I like it. Okay.
All right, that's all of the hero stuff. We need to get into movement, and then we have some kind of desperate shooting, and then we'll see what can happen.
Okay, we'll be back. Michael, we're back from the movement phase. Tell me what you did.
So this is a YOLO movement. We are kind of realizing I maybe was a little bit too conservative, so now I'm trying to compensate for that by being a little bit more aggressive. I need to get out of his shooting and into his face a little bit more. So Krondys moved up, tried to get within 18 so that he could breathe fire, but because of this traffic jam of all of these little dudes in front of him, I couldn't get over my own screens.
Which is something that happens quite often with these dinner plate bases. It happens with Nagash, Alariel, you know, Maw Crushes, anything that's on a big base. It's, you know, it seems like, oh, I'm going to be able to do this, and then all of a sudden you're like body blocked by your own guys. I know that because back when I used to play Sylvaneth a lot, always with Alariel, even though she moves 16 inches, it's like, well, I can't jump over that terrain, so she's just going to stand there.
So I actually had to move my handgunners back, and I didn't get to move very far forward with my dwarves. I moved him as far as I could, and I was still like a ½ inch outside of range.
Yeah, he's just at about 18.5, 19 inches, so unfortunately he can't do his fire breath, but he will get his battle tactic, so that's good.
Both of these units just outside of 9 of the Raptors. That way he couldn't redeploy.
Yep.
David did help me because I tried to move within 9. He was like, redeploy is a thing.
Yeah, the Longbeards were 7 inches away, and I was like, I don't know if you want to move there.
You don't want to do that.
Okay, cool. What's going on over here?
The Dreadspears moved up as far as they could, and then I put 20 bodies on the point.
Yeah, that was a good move. Because you know what I'm doing. You know that I'm just going to come over to that side with the rest of my army because I've got my other 2 objectives locked down pretty good. So I think that was a pretty smart move. We've got a little bit of shooting to do, so...
Let's fire away. We have 2 shooting shots. We have this Sergeant and the crack shot. So the Sergeant is going to fire into the Raptors.
I'm going to do all-out defense with a command point.
Hitting on 3s. We hit. Wounded on 2s because we ignited weapons. We wound.
Okay.
We did not do +1 to AP, so this is AP2.
AP2, and I'm on a 3-up save. And I saved it.
Good talk. We're going to do the crack shot from the sergeant of the handgunners.
Sargento cheese. It's a big
Sargento
cheese.
So we're firing from the marksman from the Free Guild handgunners. He's hitting on a 4, everybody.
He hits.
He wounds on a 3. That's a 2.
He does not wound.
All right.
Okay, good talk.
That is all of our shooting.
Okay.
Of my wildly shooty army, that's all I could do.
Beautiful.
We're gonna charge.
Okay.
We're gonna charge right here. We're gonna throw away these dudes.
I love that idea. You can't unleash hell on every unit.
Here we go. It's a 6.
That's not good enough.
Nope. We're gonna go with the dwarves. Here we go.
It's a 7.
Get out of here.
Okay, so no charges.
Nope. That is my turn.
All right, so hold 1, hold 2, and complete your battle tactic, correct?
That's right.
All right, we'll get onto the hero cam, and we'll let you know scoring, and we'll get into the bottom of battle round 2. Welcome back after Michael's turn, the top of battle round 2. Michael, why don't you tell us how many points you scored?
Scored 2 for completing the battle tactic, monstrous takeover, and holding 1, holding 2, so that's 2 more, so 4 in total. So the current score is 9-4.
Doing a pretty good job of outpacing me in points right now.
It's true. I was concerned about that double turn. I really struggled with that decision. As you can see, like we took the double turn and didn't kill anything.
Yeah.
Didn't make any charges.
I think getting closer to me was important though, because if you would have given me the turn, I would have just kept shooting. So I think that was the right move. Unfortunately, the shooting didn't quite hook up like you wanted it to, but that happens.
Yep.
Just like my second volley with these guys.
Didn't quite.
You literally had no save against me, and I ended up only getting 4 through.
Right.
So I only did 8 damage on something that has a 6-up save, which was insane. It just happens. So top of the turn, I'm going to get a command point. Michael does not because his general's not around. For my battle tactic, I'm going to do Ferocious Advance. I'm going to run the Lord Castellan and these 2 units of Vindictors. And I'm going to try to get a command point now with, let's try to get a command point with the Castellan.
Okay.
Why am I using these dice?
I don't know. Maybe because
you're literally hoarding all 40 dice
like a
over
dragon.
there. Okay, no, I don't get it.
Okay, I'll try and get a command point with Krondys on a 2-up. Sure.
Okay, Krondys gets a command point, looking good. I am going to do Warding Lantern on this unit right here.
Okay.
So this unit right here is +1 to their save.
Nice.
Until my next hero phase.
Yeah, that 18-inch range from Warding Lantern is real good.
Real good. Should I do Translocate? Could Translocate Karazai.
I would just translocate himself and get him to a spot that he can translocate the
Smart move. I'm going to translocate himself.
Yep.
Good call.
Thank you.
It goes off.
Yep.
I'm going to put him in this terrain feature.
There he is.
Okay, there we go. Translocation complete. Let's do something else in the hero phase. No, we will not do something else in the hero phase because I have 0 magic. So we are going to get into move and we'll be right back.
All right, David, walk us through what you did for your movement phase.
Over there, where your camera is pointing, I moved the Vindictors forward 5 inches. Got within 6 inches or so of the elves there. Karazai moved close to 14 inches. He got within 3, pretty much. He's actually got about a 4-inch charge on those elves. These Vindictors just walked forward. Over here, I've got 3 units, or 2 units of Vindictors that ran, and the Castellan that ran. That was my battle tactic, so battle tactic complete. And these are the Vindictors that have Warding Lantern, the ones that are screening in front of the Raptors. Raptors move back 5 inches, so they can still shoot, and then hiding in the terrain feature is the Lord Relictor, so he can teleport them away from Krondys if I win the roll-off. So that's the end of my movement phase. We're going to get into shooting.
All right, so what are these raptors going to fire at?
With the Raptors, I am going to fire into the Iron Drakes. I'm going to use a command point for all-out attack.
Okay.
We've got one command point left.
I'm going to use it to all-out defense then.
Okay. So they're ignoring one of my rend, so they'll have a 4-up save, right?
Yes.
Because they have a +1 to save against shooting attacks.
Correct.
And then they're another +1. So you're going to have a 4-up save against my attacks.
Yes.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
You can leave even one of those guys alive, it's a win. So 2s and 2s. This time I didn't roll a million 1s, but I did only roll 1 6, so 2 guys go down.
Okay.
Twos again, everything wounds. So 4s.
4-ups.
10 damage.
That's it. That's the squad.
Okay, they're done shooting. Now let's go with Karazai. Karazai is going to shoot into the repeater crossbows with his flame breath. He rolls a 2, so you just take 1 mortal wound into them.
2?
Just 1.
Just 1.
I rolled a 2, so it only does 1 mortal wound. Beautiful. Okay, shooting is complete. Let's go ahead and get into charge phase.
Okay, where are we going to charge first?
Let's charge with Karazai first. Karazai rolls an 11.
Whoa, he goes wherever he wants.
He's just gonna go like this. And let's charge with the Vindictors on the other side. They also rolled an 11. You guys want it, bro. They is done. And let's charge with these Vindictors right here. They rolled an 8. Some big charges from these boys.
All right, David, where are you going to activate first? I want you to activate Krondys or Karazai. That's what we're here for. So
Okay.
see if you can kill both of those squads.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stomp the dwarves. Dwarves get stomped. 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. I'm going to pull them out from him because that's going to reduce the amount of attacks he gets.
Very smart move. So I've only got 2 models, maybe 3 models within 3 over here. Always best to have your opponent do measuring when it gives you amount of attacks.
Weird. How many 3s?
Mm-hmm.
2.
2, okay. And then on this side, 3. So he's going to have 5 tail attacks.
3.
Yep. 5 tail attacks, and then he's got all this stuff. So we're going to do the Annihilating Jaws into the dwarves, and we're going to do the Ruinous Talons and Calamitous Tail attacks into the elves. So Annihilating Jaws, hit on 2s, wound on 1s, 6 attacks. For -3.
6s.
9 damage. You saved 1, but there are 3 flat, so 9 damage. Okay.
That's the squad.
Now we're going to fight with the Ruinous Talons into the elves. 4 attacks, 3s, 3s. How about 1, -2?
-2?
Mm-hmm.
So 6.
Nice.
Wow.
Calamitous Tail, 5 attacks, 3s, 3s. Make 2 saves, -2. 6s.
6s.
4 damage.
Okay.
Beautiful. Michael, your turn to activate. Where are you going to activate?
Activation, I suppose the activation is going to be
The pile-in.
it's going to be that, right?
Yeah. Get them in, baby. You want me to move them in for
Yeah.
you? I'm just going to give them their full 3. So you'll get...
Is Sargento with cheese in there? He's got a bigger sword. You see him?
I can't tell. They're all so small. Is that the one that you're missing?
That's the one I'm missing.
Okay, so he's not in.
Okay.
we've got a model right here.
No, just take him out. That's what you get for leaving your stuff at home. All right, 2 wounds, no rend.
Okay.
Take your 3-up saves.
I will. I fail 1.
Yep.
Am I wholly within 12 of an objective? I am not, so I just take it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You got wound markers over there. Will you put a wound marker on while I think about what I'm gonna do?
She's so dead, bro.
Well, I'm actually gonna do something right now.
Okay.
I am going to swing with 2 of these guys into here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing with 2 guys into her. The reason why is because currently I have 15 on that objective, so if I can spike and kill, let's see, if I can kill 4 of these guys, nope, I'm not gonna get the objective no matter what. So here's what I'm gonna do instead. I lied. I am going to put everything into her. Let's not try to get fancy.
Okay.
You know what happens when you get fancy?
Mistakes made.
You don't kill anything, and then it comes to bite you back later. So this is gonna be, let's do, have I done an all-out attack yet?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last command point on all-out attack.
Just so you know, she has a 6-up save that you're gonna go right through. So I don't think you even need to. You have a very high likelihood of killing her.
Okay.
She's a 5 wounded, 6-up save.
Fair enough,
hero.
fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Michael talked me out of it. We're back.
Yeah.
Michael talked me out of it.
Here we go.
How dare you? One mortal wound.
1 mortal wound, so she's got 4 left.
Okay. And she survives.
I did it!
Okay, so she takes 2 damage.
I really believe, because now you can all-out attack on these guys and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna swing with the Sorcerer's Staff. Here we go. 1 attack. It hits.
Okay.
Wounds on a 3. It wounds. Rend 1.
Failed it.
It's D3 damage.
For 3. 6-up ward.
6s.
Nope. So 3 damage, so 1 guy dies. We're gonna kill this guy.
Then he explodes.
And then he explodes. That was 1 mortal wound.
Yep. Takes a wound.
Okay. And then 1 other guy takes a wound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'll all-out attack.
All right.
You talked me out of all-out attacking. I could have killed that sorceress for sure. Okay, for sure, guys. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And that many saves. -1.
5 ups. 3 more.
4 more.
4 more. All right. Finally, Dread Spears. 4 attacks. 3 hits.
Nice.
A hit roll of a 6 increases the rend, so I now have to roll these separately.
Okay.
4's to wound, goes to wound, and then the rend 1 doesn't. So 2 wounds, no rend.
He saves them both.
Okay.
End of the fight? No, you've got your crossbowmen.
Come the boot knives.
Here come the boot knives, all up in your face, yeah.
Okay, so let's do 4 boot knives.
Okay.
These are 5s and 5s. 1.
Let's saved it with a 6.
Okay.
Beautiful, end of the turn. We did some damage.
So I have to roll morale, and we're gonna Morale on the dread
Dread spears.
Dread spears.
We lost 4 guys.
They got a 6 up. So 6 plus 4. We're good.
2 plus 4 is 6.
Yeah.
2 plus 4 is 6. Okay.
And the Humies
They
over
lost
there.
7, so D6 plus 1.
Good.
They're really, really, really
You
gone.
pan that over to the Humies.
These guys ran away.
That's right.
They're gone. Okay, well, that was a pretty effective combat. It looks like we've cleared the way for our 2 dragons to smash into each other, so that's fun. Let's
score it up, and we'll see you guys back on the hero cam. Welcome back, Wargamers. Here we are, bottom battle round dos. Yes?
bottom of battle round 2. It feels like we played a full game already.
Mm-hmm.
Did some work there. I get 4 points. I've got 1, 2, but not more. And I completed my battle tactic, which was Ferocious Advance, netting me 4 points. So
Cities of Sigmar are still in the lead, everybody.
Cities of Sigmar is still in the lead, yes. Yep. So with that, let's go ahead and roll off. I break ties. No, you break ties, because you took the first turn.
Yeah.
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 And you broke ties last time, because I made you go first.
Yes.
We said that wrong.
I chose to go first.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I chose to go first. You know what's funny? I don't want to go first or second. Both are bad.
Both are bad, but the dragons are staring each other down.
Here we go.
So, 3.
You get to decide.
Okay, I'll decide. I'm going to think really hard with my brain's powers, and then we'll be right back to tell you who's going first. Welcome back, everybody. So this is the top of battle round 3, and I decided to take the turn. Seems like it makes sense.
Yeah.
The reason why, I'm not trying to just take it because I can. The reason why is because Krondys is right here. I don't want Krondys to get to fight me first, and I don't want him to get to cast first, because he already has Mystic Shield. So if he would have gotten to go, he could have done Finest Hour, so he's +2 to the save. He could cast a spell on me to debuff me, and then he could cast another, and then when he gets in, I'm also -1 to attack. So he's gonna make Karazai hit with Pillow Fists, and I don't want that. So that's why I decided to go first. My battle tactic is going to be Broken Ranks. I'm gonna kill the Dread Spears, or whatever. Are they Dread Spears?
Dread Spears. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's right.
I've been playing this army, I don't know, I've played against this army like 24 times. I still don't know the names of his units. So I'm gonna try to kill them, get Broken Ranks with a monster, and for my heroic action, I'm gonna try to get a command point with Krondys, Karazai. With my dragon, not your dragon. Karazai. Yeah! I get it.
I will try to get a command point with Krondys.
You had to pause for a second, make sure you were saying the right dragon.
I really wanted
right?
to say Karazai.
The brothers are looking at each other. I don't know if they're gonna fight yet. I've got to get myself out of combat first. Okay, cool. Warding Lantern. Let's do Warding Lantern on the Long Strikes with the Castellant, so they're gonna be +1 to their save. And then let's translocate them with this guy that's hiding behind the terrain. Goes off with a Deuce. I'll go ahead and translocate them when we're just before we start the movement phase, since it's not gonna get in the way of anything, because I need to think about where I wanna put them. But these guys are gonna be somewhere else when we come back. So let's do movement phase, and we'll be back to show you what we did.
All right, David, walk us through your movement phase. What you got going on here? First, I see a translocation over here.
Yeah, I translocated with these guys, the very edge of the battlefield. So they're standing there, they can shoot anything that they want to. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but they're there. Over here, we've got the Vindictors locked in combat with the Mighty Sorceress and her Dark Shards. We've got the Bleak Swords in combat with Karazai, so nothing moved there. Over here, I ran this unit of Vindictors. I just walked these guys up to Krondys. I might charge, and I walked these guys. No, these guys ran, actually, never mind. And the Castellant ran. So the only things that are eligible for charge are the Long Strikes and this unit right here.
Okay.
So we're gonna get into shooting. I think the Long Strikes, I'm most scared of these guys because they're out of combat, the handgunners. So I'm gonna shoot into them. And handgunners have a 6-up save, correct?
That's correct. See if you can kill more than 8 of them this time.
12, that was terrible last time. My goodness, was that terrible. I'm gonna use a command point to do all-out attack. So I'm down to 1, and then Karazai still has 1 command point to use as well. So we're on 2s and 2s. 4 mortal wounds come out on the hit roll.
Okay.
And then 2s again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 damage.
All right. We'll just pick these guys up.
The Rune Lord has his back turned to the long strikes, and he just hears like the whistling of arrows, and he just doesn't turn around. He's like, I'm a Rune Lord, I don't care.
You know what?
Yeah, he's all morose because he's a dwarf. He's just like always complaining, and he's like, I don't care, kill me, whatever.
Crag the Grim is his name, actually.
Crag the Grim, yeah. Crag the Grim is a badass. He doesn't care if he's getting shot at.
In the old lore, he's the oldest dwarf alive. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like it too.
Yeah, he does. All right.
That's one of the oldest models I've ever seen too. It's all metal. It weighs like 10 pounds when you pick it up.
Yeah, you put him in a sock and you can really do some damage.
All right, let's breathe fire into the dark shards, bleak swords, I mean. That's a 6, so d6 mortal wounds for 5.
Dread spears, thank you very much.
Okay, well, so much for having good tail attacks, huh?
Yeah. You're going to have to put all of that into one guy.
I know, I know.
That's so unfortunate.
That's fine.
All right.
So let's get into combat, huh?
You don't want to do a charging? Go charge your charge?
Yeah, I guess I'll charge you. I'll charge you with my Vindictors. No.
That seems like a bad plan.
I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do that.
Okay.
All right. What about if I charge the Rune Lord with my shooting unit? Would that be funny?
That would. What's the distance? You got like a 10 there?
That's like an
12?
11 or 12. I'm not gonna do it. That seems dumb.
Just roll it. Do it. Do it.
Just roll. Gah! It's a 5. I am not gonna re-roll that.
No, you are not.
Okay, cool. So we charge, air quotes. All right, let's start with monstrous actions. I'm obviously gonna stomp you.
Sure.
You get stomped for 2 mortal wounds.
Whoop.
See ya. Broken ranks complete with a monster. And we will do, let's do all-out attack with Krondys' command point.
Okay.
Let's see. 18 of Krondys. He's not my general. So is it 12 of him?
It would be 12, yes.
It would be 12. Will you measure that for me?
Yep. You're good.
Okay, cool. We're gonna use Krondys or Karazai's point. I just called him Krondys again. This is so fun.
The red one.
The red one. Yeah.
Oh no, that's a red one.
The red dragon is going to do something. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna all-out attack with his command point. Pile these guys in. I have to get closer to her. And I'm going to, I can get a little closer. I'm gonna put everything in behind her. So I'm gonna fight into those guys.
Those guys being the dread spears, yes.
The dread spears, yes. I like to say guys, those guys.
There's
probably some gals in there
gals
too.
in there.
There's some gals.
Yeah.
I've got 9 attacks. 2s. Rolled 3 1s and 1 6, so 1 guy dies. And freeze. Make 4 saves, -1.
Success.
Okay, 5 down.
5 guys. So let's see if the sorceress can bonk a guy again.
Yes.
Because she bonked last time. It was really surprising. She hits on a 4. Hello. On a 4.
Okay,
She
hits.
On a 3. Friend 1.
Round 1.
Yep.
Ah! I failed it.
D3 for 2.
6-up war because I'm wholly within 12. No, 1 guy explodes. 1 guy takes a wound. The exploding guy is going to be the wounded guy that's in base combat with her. So let's see if we can. Let's blow up into the dark shards, actually. 1 mortal wound into the dark shards. Okay, I'm going to go over there and clear off a guy
And then
and move his wound over.
I will scooch the shards in.
Okay, scooch those shards in.
7. 7 boot knives.
7 boot knives.
Hey up. 3 hits.
Nice.
It's above average. Hey up. No wounds.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Super fun combat. Karazai is too good at killing, so he killed everything out of there. And
I will spend 1 command point to auto-pass morale.
okay. Over here? So you got to use one of these. Yes. Cool.
All right. That was quite the double turn. We have very little army left. So let's score it up. We'll see you guys back on the hero camera. Okie dokie, Wargamers, we're here. Stormcast Eternals have finished their turn. How'd you score?
I scored well.
Yeah?
I scored well because I got my battle tactic with a monster, so I got 3 points, and then I only have 1 objective because he burned my other one. I thought I was going to get that one, but I didn't. So 4 points. Currently 12.
Yep, 12 to 9.
12 to 9. So it's now Michael's turn. And what are you going to do for your battle tactic, dude?
I'm going to do broken ranks on the 3 Vindictors over here.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to get 1 extra command point for the start of the turn, but you do not. And then heroic actions.
I am going to Finest Hour with Krondys.
I Finest Hour with Karazai. It's happening, you guys. We're fighting each other. This is going to be cool. He's going to go into me because I've kind of made him go into me. He could go kill the long strikes, but that's not going to help him really score. He needs to kill monsters and battle line and so on and so forth. So sounds good. What are you going to do for your casting? You got some casting to do.
I do have some casting. My sorceress is going to murder a guy.
Okay. Beautiful.
She now has a +2 to her cast.
Uh-huh.
Now she's going to do Words of Pain.
Okay.
Onto your Vindictors. Does go off.
Goes off.
It's D3 mortals, and they're at a -1 to hit.
Okay. 3 mortals. I roll 1 6, so 1 guy dies. He's going to explode, and he is going to explode into the priestess. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
And now she's going to do Roaming Wildfire on the same unit.
Okay.
Goes off on 6.
Barely goes off.
Barely goes off.
Okay.
And now D3 mortals on them. For 3.
Okay. Shrug 1, take 2, so another guy dies. He's going to blow up into her. Nothing.
Nothing. Okie dokie. All right, so our Rune Lord's going to do nothing. He did bad, and he should feel bad.
Well, none of his, I mean, he can't do anything but to himself because he's the only dispossessed unit.
Yeah, and I could what? I could heal him for 1 wound.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. I don't want to. I need Krondys's. Okay. We're going to do Flash Freezing Blizzard.
-1 to save.
You got it.
That's the one you always pick.
Yep, that's so good.
Okay, +3.
+3?
Goes off with a 14. So I'm -1 to my save.
You are.
I'm Finest Hour, so I'm back to a 3-up.
Yep. We're going to do Ignite Weapons doesn't really help me. So we'll Mystic Shield. Yep, so Mystic Shield went off on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to charge up an Arcane Bolt.
Okay. Goes off.
Goes off.
Arcane Bolt. Looking pretty good.
That's it for the hero stuff. We're going to get into movement. Do you have any more hero stuff? I don't think so.
Yeah, I have 5 spells, and I also have 17 prayers. So just kidding, no.
Buckle up, everybody.
Buckle up. Nope, we're going to get into movement. We'll be right back. All right, we're back from Michael's quick move phase. Michael, tell me what you did with your movement.
So first off, we ran away with my Rune Lord.
He's like, see ya.
There's no dwarves here anymore, so he's not really interested in playing. He's just running away. Over here, our Dread Spears or Dark Shard stayed perfectly still. And then our Krondys, he moved as far as he could. He's looking at 3-inch charge on his brother here. So
Yep.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna adjust this guy so we can see his beautiful face. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. It's time. I didn't even try to redeploy
Nope.
Karazai. I want them to fight, so he's just standing there. I did redeploy this unit of Vindictors over here, and they moved a mighty 1 inch.
Ooh yeah.
So I'm getting close to Michael's objective, slowly but surely.
Don't call me Shirley. So we're gonna do a little bit of shooting. That's it. That was all of movement.
Yeah. Okay. What's up with shooting?
So Krondys is gonna shoot his flame attack onto this guy right here.
Smart move.
Because then we can do broken ranks with a monster for that extra CP. Here we go. So take
one mortal?
One mortal.
Okay, I just need to roll a 6.
David roll 6s all day long.
Easy. No, he's dead.
Okay.
I'm going to blow up into your dark shards.
No, kill the sorceress, man.
Oh, nothing happens.
okay.
Okay, you got yourself a unit. Nice
Yep,
job.
here we go. Now the dark shards are free to fire at Karazai. So here we go.
I thought we weren't shooting at other dragons, bro. Just kidding.
So, dark shards firing into Karazai, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Here we go.
Doesn't look bad. Pretty good.
Pretty good. 4s need it to spike. Here we go. Come on. It did spike the wrong way.
I see lots of 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Okay, so I did a mighty 4 damage,
But did you?
4 wounds.
No Ren, so I have a 3 up,
You do?
and I saved every single one of them.
All right.
Okay.
Good talk, everybody.
Good talk. What's next?
Charges.
Mighty charge.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey up.
5 inches. Got in there.
So what we want to do at the start of combat, we do monstrous actions.
Yep, you're done charging?
Yep.
Okay, monstrous actions, what are you going to do?
So Titanic, do I want to roar you?
They're ready to fight, everybody.
Yeah, I think I want to roar you so I
Okay.
can try and take away your ability to all-out defense. Roar. You're roared.
Okay, I'm going to do Titanic Duel.
Okay, dueling. At the start of combat, we're going to unleash that arcane bolt.
Okay, D3.
D3 onto Karazai for 3.
Okay, it's down to 15 wounds. Michael's getting ready to fight into Krondys. He is -1 to all of his attacks because he's an Ancient One.
Is that what it's called?
Ancient Master of War is what it's called. Subtract 1 from the attack's characteristics of melee weapons that target this model to a minimum of 1. They both have it, so they're both debuffing each other. So he's got 4 tail attacks, 2 Apex Maw attack, no, 2 Drake Lord's Talons attacks, and 3 Apex Maw attacks.
So let's start with the Apex Maw this time.
Okay, starting with the Apex Maw. Okay.
So we're 2s and 2s because we're all out attacking.
Okay.
2. These are -2. 2.
So 5s. I save 1, fail 1, so I take 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Okay, he suffered 6.
2 attacks from the Drake Lord's Talons.
Nice.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay, on 5s. Failed it.
2 damage.
Okay, he suffered 8. And now 4 tail whips. Tail whip.
Tail whip.
Tail whip. Everything hits. Everything whips. 3 wounds. 5s. Save 1, fail 2, so I take 4 damage.
4 damage.
That's about right. 12 damage on a big burly monster. The burliest. Okay, you're +2 to your save
Correctamundo.
because you're finest hour and Mystic Shield.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's start with my Annihilating Jaws. I've got 6 attacks, so that goes down to 5. And then they're now 3s to wound instead of 1s to wound.
Right.
But I'm finest hour, so it's going to be 2s to wound.
You're finest hour too?
Yeah, we both finest hour.
So you're finest houred and you're Titanic dueling, correct?
And I'm Titanic
So
Dueling.
you're still hitting on 2s.
2s and 2s.
Here we go.
2s and 2s with the Annihilating Jaws.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. It's not cool that you have so many pluses to your save, but okay, so you've got 3 at -3. So you have a 1 up.
Yep.
Goes up to a 4 up.
Yep.
4 up.
Hey, up.
Okay, you take 3 damage.
Okay. What's next?
Next is Ruinous Talons, 3 attacks, 2s and 2s. Everything wounds. -2, so you're on 3s.
3 ups.
2
2
damage.
Next.
Okay, next is 1 attack from the Calamitous Tail.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get close enough to get any more, so 2s and 2s still. Okay, -2.
Saved it.
Saved it, nice. So you took 5 damage?
Yes.
And I took 12.
Yep.
Well, I wish I could debuff you, but that was the most I could debuff you was by reducing your attacks.
Even with you debuffed,
His melee is still very, very good.
Very, very good.
Yeah, and the next pile in, he can just ignore Krondys if Krondys doesn't kill him.
So we're going to go to the hero cam.
We're not. I'm going to fight you with 5 Vindictors.
I didn't see them because they were behind there.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. You get to pile in. You get to pile into them to get extra attacks, but then I get to pile into you. But the funny thing is you reduce my attacks by 1, so I'm going to get a mighty.
5 attacks?
A mighty 5 attacks. Yeah.
6. He has 2.
6 attacks. Yeah. So 6 attacks with the Vindictors. Boy, howdy. You left me with 1 command point. Is this the bottom of 3? Mm-hmm. This is the bottom of 3, huh? All out attack. That was my last command point that I couldn't use with Karazai. Okay, let's go. 6s. 1 mortal wound to you.
Okay.
And 3.
2 ups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got 2 more damage through. We almost debuffed him. Looking good.
All right, now we're gonna go to the hero cam. We're gonna score it up, and then we're gonna see if I can win that roll off and stay in this game.
All right, everybody, we're back from Michael's turn. He had one hell of a turn, man. It turned out to be really good. So tell us, how many points did you score?
So I'm holding 1, I'm holding 2, before I'm holding more.
So 3 there.
Completed my battle tactic, and I did it with a monster, so that's 3. So I scored 6.
Very nice, 6. So what's the score right now?
So it's currently 16 to 12.
Yeah. So 16 to 12. Wow. Yeah, I killed his general first on, did a lot of damage, but turned out that he was able to fire back. So we're gonna go ahead and roll off now. I break ties. So Michael, I rolled first last time. Go ahead. Let's see what you get.
Come on. Uh-oh.
Okay, I have to go. That was a big roll.
Yeah.
Big roll, 2 and a 4. I can't say that I'm not excited.
No.
Because you are outpacing me in points. You've been doing really, really good of just ignoring the long strikes and playing Warhammer. Just like, leave the oppressive unit alone, get your battle tactics, get into Karazai, do a bunch of damage to him, so that was money. Okay, so we're gonna turn off for a second and we'll be back to start with the top of Battle Round 4, Stormcast Eternals.
All right, Wargamers, we are back. We are here, top of Battle Round 4. Stormcast Eternals is going to get going, but before we do, David, what's your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is going to be bring it down.
That makes sense.
And I am going to try to kill your general. Or not your general, Krondys.
Krondys.
Okay, bring it down, and I'm going to start with 2 CP because my general's on the battlefield. You'll start with 2 CP because you're going second. Ooh. And then for my heroic action, I think I'm going to try to get a command point with Karazai.
Not my horde.
I was wondering where all the dice are.
Not my horde of dice.
Karazai gets a command point.
Okay, I will try to get a command point with Krondys. Nope.
Okay, looking good. I'm going to translocate my Lord Relictor.
On a 2 up. Hey up.
He fails, but he can re-roll.
Because he's the High Priest, right?
Uh-huh. And he goes, wee, with his High Priest ability. All right, Lord Relictor is deep in enemy territory now.
There he is.
And I'm going to use Warding Lantern on, oh boy. Can you hand me that tape right there?
I got it. Not wholly within.
Okay, what about that unit? Not
wholly within.
Okay. Darn it, I wanted to use the Warding Lantern on something good. I'm just gonna do it on these guys here.
Okay.
These guys have a +1 to their save.
Those Vindictors, +1 to save.
Okay, that's the end of my hero phase. We'll be back after movement and I'll show you what we're gonna do for shooting.
All right, David, walk us through what you got going on here for the end of your movement phase. What'd you do?
My Castellant walked. I don't know why I didn't run him. I walked him. And these guys ran. They're standing in front of the objective with their juiced up save. I've got the Vindictors and Karazai locked in glorious combat against Krondys, who is proven to be very tough to put damage on. He has 11 wounds left. These Vindictors over here, auto-advanced, 11 inches. move the raptors forward. I've got 3 on the objective to Michael's 1, so I don't need to mess around with shooting the Rune Lord to get that objective. And then the Lord Relictor is just standing over there in the backfield, so I can get ready for Savage Spearhead for my next battle tactic, hopefully. So we're gonna get right into shooting. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna breathe fire on Krondys. I rolled a 6, so that's D6 mortal wounds for 5.
I got nothing for that.
Okay, so now he suffered 12.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, the next shooting that I'm going to do is I'm going to do the raptors. I kept saying that I wasn't going to shoot Krondys, but Michael has forced my hand here because Karazai is down to only a couple wounds, so I'm going to shoot into him, and I'm going to do all-out attack.
Shoot him in the back.
Shoot him in the back, yep. All-out defense for you?
Yes, all out defense.
Okay, so he's +2
Yep.
to his save, and it's -2 Ren, so he'll have a 3-up.
Yep.
Because he still has Mystic Shield, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Well, if I roll 3 6s here, it's over, because they're mortals. But if I don't, then you'll have a great save. Okay, here we go. I rolled 1 6, so you take 2 mortal wounds. And make that many saves. Come on, Krondys!
3 ups? Oh no.
Oh no, he takes 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay,
I need 19 dice, sir.
here's 6.
So he is Thunderstrike, right?
Yep, Thunderstrike, so you get 19 dice.
19
Every
dice.
6 is a mortal wound.
All onto Karazai.
All on a Karazai? What if you kill him? Wouldn't that be so cool?
Well, what do I need to do? 4?
He's taken 12, you need to do 6. That's 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and he'll just take it because he's not wholly within 12 of that objective. So he's suffered 15 wounds. He's got 3 wounds left.
Oh no.
3 wounds left.
Oh no. Our dragon. It's broken.
That was good. That was very, very good. They got to meet each other in the middle and bited each other's faces for a second.
So go ahead and do your charge so that
Okay.
you can finish the tabling.
Well, the Rune Lord is going to survive.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
The Rune Lord will survive. Okay, let's charge.
Let's do it.
Karazai needs like a 3.
I'm going to unleash hell.
Yes! You might. What if you kill him?
Oh, okay. Go for it.
8.
Okay, cool. Unleashing hell.
Okay.
How many guys do I have? I think it's still 12.
11.
Here we go.
Because you killed a guy to
Forgot.
cast.
Yeah, that's right.
So 22 attacks.
Here we go. Oop. These are on 4s and 4s.
Because of Unleash Hell, correct?
Because of Unleash Hell.
Okay. That's still scary, just knowing that all you have to do is squeak 3 damage through.
Mm-hmm. It's very good, David. It was very good.
Okay, so this is 3s. Oh no! Hold on. I've got a 6-up ward. No! Okay, dude. Great job. Okay. My plans have been foiled.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now give me 19 dice.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so now I don't feel bad that I shot you with my raptors because you just did the same thing to me.
So
2, 4, 6.
You want to do everything into the sorceress?
Actually, yes.
Yeah,
because that's your grand strategy.
Yes, prize sorcerer.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19 dice. Let's see how bad we can just kill the shit out of her right now.
got
It's so bad that you just killed him. Because one thing I do want to say before I roll this is he would have had +1 to all of his melee attacks because he killed Krondys, and Krondys is a multi-wound hero.
Right.
So he would have had 7 Annihilating Jaw attacks, 5 Apex Maw attacks.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been, he obviously would have just killed all of them anyway, but just the fact that he had that, and I don't get to use it. She takes 1 mortal wound and doesn't die.
She's alive.
I can't believe you, Michael. Killing Karazai.
Oh.
Well, the brothers were like battling each other, and then they both got shot in the back with a million little arrows, and they died. So that's good stuff.
All right, guys, we're gonna go to the hero cam. We're gonna score it up.
Hold on a second. I still have more charging I can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge your Rune Lord.
With what?
With these guys.
Okay.
You thought it was over.
We're like, okay, sure.
Do I want to do that?
No.
I don't know.
What's the point?
Let's see what it is. It's a 9. Oh, no, that seems stupid.
It's so silly.
He'll come to me. Okay, we're not going to charge him.
No.
Well, that was fun. Unleash Hell is really good. No rend. Darn it, if I could have gotten Warding Lantern on him, he would have been alive right now.
All right, let's score it up, David. We'll see you guys back on the hero cam.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right, Wargamers, we're here. Stormcast Eternals have just finished up their combat phase. David, how'd you score this turn?
I scored good.
Yeah.
I scored 6. 5. 6. I scored 6. The reason why, hold 1, hold 2, hold more. I completed my battle tactic and I killed a monster for 6. Now, Michael also killed a monster, so he got 1. So currently the score is 18 to...
I have 16. 18 to 16. 18
to 16. Okay, not bad. Great. So let's get into your turn. What are you going to do for your battle tactic?
Surprisingly, I still have battle tactics I can complete, so I'm going to do Savage Spearhead. Right?
Sounds good, yeah.
And I'm going to put 2 units wholly within your
territory, which basically he needs to move forward a few inches and he's on it. So that's good. Okay, how about your heroic action?
I'm going to try a heroic recovery with the gal who has 1 wound left.
Smart move, smart move. Okay, go ahead.
Here we go.
That's definitely under her bravery.
D3?
She heals D3 for 2.
For 2,
nice. I'll go roll it. So she's up to 3 wounds, not bad. And I will make my Lord Relictor a caster.
Makes sense. Yeah, I have 2 casts here. So I'm going to go ahead and cast on the unit of Vindictors over there.
Okay, sounds good.
We're going to do Words of Pain. Goes off on a 7 because I'm not going to kill one of my guys.
Okay.
So on a 7. There we go.
I know you have another damage spell, but I'm going to try to unbind it. No, so that one goes off.
D3 Mortals for 1.
Okay, 6 up. Did not ignore.
Okay, so they take a mortal and they're -1 to hit.
Okay.
And now Roaming Wildfire.
Okay, see, I did the right one.
Yep.
Trying to unbind, D3.
D3.
For 2. I shrugged 1, so 1 guy is dead.
Is that guy within 6? It'll arc if he is.
He's out.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Hero phase complete.
Hero phase complete. We're going to do a little bit of movement. We got a little bit of shooting, and then that's going to be it.
All right. See you in a minute. Michael, we're back from your very, very fast movement phase. Tell me what you did.
I moved in advance of Sorceress.
Yes, you did.
And then I just moved the Dark Shards. I actually measured this time to make sure I was wholly within. I didn't make an oopsie.
Yep.
So we're wholly within. That's it for movement. I have 3 guys who can shoot the Vindictors.
3 mighty crossbows.
Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Wound on 4s.
Okay, I have a 2-up save because of the Warding Lantern, and they saved them all.
And that's it.
Okay, we'll be right back to score it up. All right, we're back from the fastest turn you've ever seen. Michael, tell me how many points did you score?
You know, we scored 3 points.
3 points, so...
And we got that bonus before from killing the monster.
Yeah, so you got 4 points,
4 points
in this battle round. So it's going to be 19 to 18.
Yeah.
Cities is winning right now.
Like, without an army, we're still playing the game.
Yeah.
So this is how you do it, right? Like, you still just stay focused on battle tactics, stay focused on playing the mission.
And just forget that there's a 500-point unit that is just obliterating everything. I like how you played, man. I think you've done fantastically well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and roll off. I break ties.
We looked at the score. If you win this roll-off, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
If I win, I might be able to sneak it out.
So we'll see.
So we'll see.
Okay. That's a 3.
Okay. Hup.
That's a 6.
Yes.
Okay, let's take the turn.
We're gonna keep playing Warhammer.
Let's just
guys.
go right in.
You wanna just go right in?
Yeah, I think we can go right in.
Let's do it.
Do you know what you're going to do for a battle tactic? Conquer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna conquer that point right over there.
Cool. I'm going to make the Lord Castellan a wizard to try to unbind you.
Okay.
And you're not in range to kill a guy.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my 1 command point for going first.
Yeah, you get 1 command point for going first,
Yep.
and I get 3 because my general's still on the battlefield.
I'm gonna try and get another command point with the sorceress on a 2-up.
Okay.
I do.
Very nice.
And I needs it. I needs it so bad.
Okay. What's next?
She's gonna do some casting.
Okay.
Words of Pain
Yes.
onto those Vindictors. Goes
On
off on a 7.
On a 7.
It doesn't.
Okay. It's a good start.
Roaming Wildfire on the Vindictors. Doesn't go off.
Okay. Okay.
I needed both of those to go off for this to work.
You needed both of those things to happen. Okay, well, let's get into movement phase.
Yep. All right, everybody, here we are. This is the Hail Mary. Our damage spells didn't go off. We advanced the sorceress onto the point.
She's standing there.
She's standing there.
Yeah, she wants it.
He redeployed to make sure everything is on his point.
I rolled a mighty 6. It felt so good.
So now I'm shooting with all of my repeater crossbows.
He's got 22 attacks, 3s and 4s. And you used all your command points to auto advance and
Yep.
to move, advance, and still be able to shoot.
So I only need to do
8 damage.
8 damage.
No, you need to kill the unit because they're each worth 3 and your
Correct.
sorcerer's only worth 2.
Correct.
Stormkeep is so good, man.
Correct. Here we
Stormkeep
go.
is so good.
That's not like that one.
You see 1,000 2s and 1s come
no.
out. Oh, is it 4s on the hit?
No, it's 3s on the hit.
Okay.
I'm
You
picking
haven't
up-
picked up any 3s yet.
Okay, here we go.
You can do it. Now it's 4s. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah! I saved all of them. Yes!
All right, guys, that's going to be game.
Yeah.
Let's score it up. We'll see you on the hero cam.
All right, everybody, welcome back. That's the end of the battle. It was fantastic. Michael did everything that he could to try to get into my objective. Didn't quite pan out for him, but he made some really good tactical decisions moving forward from the first battle round to Riku after he deployed a little too far away. That was a heck of a battle of the brothers, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That last turn where those two actually got to go toe-to-toe on it. Mm-hmm. And the fact that they both went down the same round was so fun.
That was so cool. They go toe-to-toe, they hit each other, and then we wound each other, and then we get killed by a bunch of shooting. I killed you with a bunch of shooting, and then I ran at your shooting, and you killed me, that was hilarious. I really liked that. That was fun. Really good matchup. This army is only 1,900 points, but it's good. I mean, I could add maybe an Emerald Lightstorm to it, or I could pull a unit of Vindictors and I don't know, add in 2 Fulminators or something. There's some different things that I could do, but I like it just because it's basic. You've got 5 different units. It's easy to stay in your auras. It's easy to teleport stuff, and you've got damage on the ground, melee-wise, and you also have really strong range threat. So I give this list an A+. Obviously, I'm going to give the MVP to the Raptors.
Yeah, MVP of course goes to the Raptors, right? Like
They're really good.
They pretty much killed my whole army.
Yeah, they are not a casual unit to bring to a game. They are super strong. And then I'm going to give my LVP to my Lord Castellan because I didn't keep him in his bubble. So I didn't get to do the Warding Lantern on the things that I wanted to do.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, and also I missed a couple of translocate opportunities with the Lord Relictor as well. Those are 2 units that I don't run super often, so I just need a little bit of practice, but it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Who would you give MVP to in your army?
MVP is Krondys. Yep. Because, I mean, to be honest, nothing else really did much. Everything.
He did everything. He's like, let's go, guys!
Yeah, he carried us. Final score of 26-20. A lot of that was just he was still around to be able to do stuff.
Yes.
You know, a lot of things didn't get to shoot. The handgunners didn't fire. The Iron Drakes didn't fire. The Celestial Hurricanum was deleted. So there's a lot of stuff that just didn't participate in this match at all.
Yeah, and the Rune Lord, he didn't participate either. He's still standing way back here.
Oh yeah, he left.
He's sulking. Yeah, that was a really good game. So I think the next matchup we're going to do, we're going to turn the tables, and you're going to play a Stormcast army against my Legion of First Prince army.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that Legion of First Prince army back on the table.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I take a bunch of Bloodthirsters instead of taking, you know, Umbral Spell, Portal, Kairos, Contorted Epitome. I've got a list that is not quite as strong as the current meta list, but it's still really fun to play, and it is kind of flavored more toward Khorne, and I really like Khorne. I think they're a really fun army to play. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to bring, and then Michael's going to be playing some flavor of Stormcast Eternals. That'll be super duper fun, so please do tune in for that. We appreciate every single one of you that stayed through this whole battle and watched it. I hope that you enjoyed our content. If you did, please like, comment, and share, and we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Everyone that subscribes, we appreciate you so much. So until next time, keep gaming.